After my husband left me for his girlfriend, not only was I in an emotionally hard place, but I was in a financially hard place too. He was the breadwinner for our family, and he worked nights. So in order for us to be able to see each other, I worked part-time during the day. Well, when he moved out with his girlfriend, that left me with the burden of our house payment. Hi, friend. My name is Tshanina, and my mission here is to help you pursue joy and peace. One thing about me is that I'm not afraid of hard work. I'm grateful that I had a dad that taught us how to be hard workers, so I was able to find a full-time job. In addition to that full-time job, which, side note, it was the best job for me at that time. I know the Lord provided it for me. I was a transcriptionist, so I didn't have to really talk to anybody. I just sat at my computer all day listening and typing, and it was just the best thing. So in addition to my full-time job and the part-time job that I already had, I was able to make ends meet. I was not rich by any means, and I was living, I guess you could say, paycheck to paycheck, because I had enough at the end of the month to be able to pay my bills, and that was all. Thankfully, I was very wise with my money. I had been on a budget since I was an early teenager, so I knew how to make my money work for me. But even with that, things were tight. My husband was not supporting me at all financially, so I was pretty much on my own. We were still married at the time, and it was a year before we eventually divorced. He did not want to reconcile. But God provided for me through the whole situation. There were times when I had to say no to going out and eating out with friends, or I had to put things back at the grocery store because it just wasn't in my budget to get everything that I wanted or needed. There were times when he provided extra money that I needed, whether it be an additional side job on top of the two that I already had, or surprisingly finding money in my mailbox. Yes, that actually happened. So often we think God should be our fairy godmother and wave a magic wand and have money appear on trees, when that's not how it is at all. Yes, he provides for us in miraculous ways, like he did for me the time that I found money in my mailbox. But many times, he leaves it up to us to be good stewards of the money that he's given us to take care of. I encourage you to look at your finances and ask yourself if you're being the best steward possible. Are you saying yes to the right things? Are you saying no when you don't have the extra money? Ask the Lord. He'll show you, friend.